Hello, this is Dan's show on the tube, and I'm Dan, and we're going to do the year end awards for 2024. Let's get to it. First off, we're going to do storyline of the year, and the winner of that award is CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. That feud had everything, and they worked so hard together. Hell, they got over a bracelet. A bracelet was the most important part of that storyline. And when Drew broke the bracelet, that finally sent CM Punk over the edge, and CM Punk tore him apart in Hell in a Cell. It was a great feud. It had everything that you could want. Next up, we're going to do our award for heel turn of the year. That was Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston kicking Big E out of the New Day. I think they have some of the biggest heat in the company now since they turned. The only one I think that could give them a run is Dom. Ray has kicked them out of the locker room. Even Dominic Mysterio told them that he thought that the way they treated Big E was wrong. Hell, Kofi's mom blew him off over it. That was a really, really good, well done heel turn. It was looking like it was going to be Xavier turning on Kofi, and instead they did Kofi and Xavier turning on Big E, which was kind of a surprise. Next up is the award for Best on the Mic, and the winner of that is Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF from AEW. To me, he does the most amazing mic work. He's actually one of my favorite AEW homegrown talents. If you got to see his promo last week when he was in the ring with Adam Cole, you could see why he would have won this award quite easily. He's absolutely amazing on the mic. I know he recently re-signed with AEW, but I'm hoping one day that he signs with WWE where he can really let his mic skills shine. Next up is the award for Breakout Star of the Year, and the winner of that is TNA superstar Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I love that character. I love the gimmick. He's amazing. He's great in the ring. He's got a good finish. He's got everything he needs to be a top star. And I think next year when his contract runs out, he's probably going to sign with WWE, and he's really going to blow up. Next up is the winner of Tag Team of the Year. This is my family's favorite tag team, and to me, the best tag team in the world right now, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill from WWE. Jade just recently got injured, but I think otherwise that's the best team in the sport right now. They are absolutely amazing together. Next up is Women's Wrestler of the Year. This is one of my family's favorite female wrestlers, and definitely in my top 3 or 4. The winner of that is Rhea Ripley. I think had she not gotten injured, she probably would have held the title most of this year. She's absolutely amazing, and I expect her to regain her title on Raw on Netflix in a couple of weeks. I really think she's just absolutely amazing and has all the tools to be one of the best wrestlers in the world, male or female. Next up is Men's Wrestler of the Year. This was one of the easiest to decide. It's easily Cody Rhodes. I think he had a career-defining year. He finished his story. He's been world champion for most of the year, and I don't see him losing that title anytime soon. I think he's absolutely amazing in all facets. I think he is the true definition of a world champion. I love the way he is with the kids. I love the way he is with the adults. I love how he'll do stuff like a fan asked him to be the best man in his wedding and he accepted. Things like that are just absolutely amazing and show how such a good guy he is. Um, he has just, I think, the best future in the business right now. The match of the year award goes to Daniel Bryan versus Will Ospreay from AEW Dynasty. That match was absolutely amazing. I can't give enough praise to both guys. Daniel Bryan being retired now is a shame, but with his neck injuries, he really needed to. And Will Ospreay, I honestly believe, is one of the futures of the business. He's just got all the tools he needs to be somebody in the business. Next up is the Promotion of the Year award, and it goes to WWE. Since Triple H has taken over, WWE has blown up in every business aspect. Their stories have gotten better. Their wrestlers are better. That company has improved probably 500% since Triple H took over. I think they're the best promotion in the world. I've always thought that. I probably always will think that. That's the only promotion I really watched growing up. And I just think they're doing an amazing job. Next up, this is probably going to cause the most controversy of all the awards. Finisher of the year. I'm going with Sol Ruka's Soul Snatcher. I think it's one of the best finishers in the game. I also think it's one of the coolest ones to see her go into. The way she runs up the ropes and snatches them up for the stunner. It's just an absolutely amazing move. I'm not a big Sol Ruka fan. I think it's basically all she's got is a finish. But I think if she could work on her character and get a good character going, keep the finish, and I think she could be somebody eventually in time. Next up is the Announcer of the Year, and the award goes to Pat McAfee. He is the most entertaining announcer. He gets into the game. You can tell he enjoys it. And he has a love for the sport that is totally unmatched. His enthusiasm, everything he's got just makes him absolutely amazing. Not to mention he's my fiance's favorite announcer. I really can't wait till February when he's back full time. I'm hoping he's there for the Netflix premiere, but I can't wait for him to be back full time. The next award is the Faction of the Year, and it goes to the OG Bloodline. Roman's finally got his ducks in a row and got his people together, and I think eventually that he's going to regain the Ulafala and be the tribal chief once again. Everybody in the world should acknowledge Roman. Next up is Comeback of the Year, and the winner of that is CM Punk. I know he came back in February, but this has been his first full year back in the company. And I think he has just been absolutely amazing. Everything he's done, he's knocked out of the park. He done an amazing job in the feud with Drew, and I think he's going to do an even better job in the feud with Seth, because I think Seth is a better wrestler and more interesting as far as a story than what they got going on with Drew. I think this can actually be the storyline of the year next year if properly done. Headline of the year. is our next award, and it goes to Vince McMahon resigning. I would never have expected that. I would have thought Vince McMahon would have died in the gorilla position. He is missed to a degree because he's one of the greatest promoters that ever lived. But I believe Triple H has done an amazing job succeeding him, and in reality has probably done better than Vince had done in years. Vince's age was starting to catch up to him, and his storylines were getting quite old. Triple H has a younger, fresher view of things, and I think he's doing an amazing job. Next up is Theme Song of the Year. I want to give an honorable mention to Rhea Ripley's theme, Demon in My Dreams. I think that's an amazing song. But the winner of the award is Kingdom, which is Cody Rhodes' theme from Downstate. I think it's one of those songs that slowly but surely everybody in the world is going to know and automatically just think of Cody. It's a wonderful theme. It fits him perfectly, and I think it's definitely the music of the year. Next up, we're doing Heel of the Year. That is without a doubt Dominic Mysterio, the winner. The man can't even cut a promo anymore without being booed out of the building. I think the megaphone that Raquel Gonzalez carried to the ring for her Saturday night's main event, I think Dom needs to carry that all the time so that he can effectively speak. He has no redeeming qualities. The only thing he's shown any sense on in the last year was telling New Day that what they did to Kofi or Big E was wrong. I think Dom and Judgment Day are going to continue to be pretty dominant, but Dom is going to be the breakout star, I think, of the group when the time comes, because he just has being a heel down to a science. Next up is Babyface of the Year, and the winner of that is Cody Rhodes. He's my favorite wrestler in the world right now, but he wins the award because he's the exact polar opposite of Dom. He has every redeeming quality a person could want. He loves the fans. He's great with the kids. He's great with the older people. He does just everything spot on. He's respectful to the belt. He's respectful to the history of the sport. He does just everything the right way. Next up is TV Show of the Year, and I gave that award to Monday Night Raw because Raw has been just the most amazing show. It's had the Feud of the Year. It's had the Rhea Ripley with Liv Morgan and Dom story. Raw has just been spot on since Hunter took over. The final award is Title Change of the Year, and that goes to Cody Rhodes from WrestleMania 40, finishing the story. It took him 2 years to get that storyline finished, and Cody's done an amazing job since. I've got one more award to give out, and it's going to be for Family of the Year, and it's my family. I'd like to give a quick shout out to my fiance Kelly and my kids Marcus and Angel, and tell them that I love them, and tell them that I really appreciate the time that they give me, the time that I take to make these videos. I love you guys, and you're just the absolute best. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. I've got a SmackDown and an NXT, or I'm sorry, a Raw and an NXT update. We'll see y'all later today. Thanks. have a great day, and most importantly, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I love all my followers, and I really appreciate you joining me on this ride. Thanks. Bye.